All right, Nambo here, crapless craps. Just put $1,200 in and some extra tickets equaling $1.87. And we are gonna do our drawdown system again. And we're going to do 330 down the middle. I'm gonna have the bets off on the first roll. We'll hop the sevens, okay? And then we'll get into our strategy. Here we go. All right, there's an 8. Let's turn the sound off. So, for those of you who are new, some of you are, 5, 6, and 8 or 9 are the numbers we're focusing on. Each time we hit one, we're gonna reduce the bets in half. Okay, after 2 rolls, if we can hit those numbers twice, we'll be up money at that point. Now I do have $10 each on these outside numbers. As I reduce, I'm gonna reduce those as well, just in case those hit. But we are focusing on these inside numbers, trying to reduce our risk as quickly as possible. The most risk is on this first roll. We literally have, almost $400 in the machine. Okay, so we really need to pop a 5, 6, 8, or 9 before we hit a bad number, and we're just looking for 2 rolls. 2 of those is what we need. All right, here we go. And of course, first 7. Starting over. Like how many times has that happened to me? Like, those of you who watch my videos, it's like that crap happens all the time to me on the first roll. Like, I can't even, it's just like, I already know how this story is gonna be written. All right, so that's what we wanted. So we hit the 6. So then what we do right now is we're gonna clear everything, and then we're gonna cut these in about half. Okay, these inside numbers are now gonna be 35s and 40s, and these outside numbers are gonna be 5s. We're looking for one more number, 5, 6, 8, or 9. And then when that happens, we'll actually be up on where we were previously, which was, I don't know, right around $800, I believe, right? So we need to pop another one of these. All right, although 11 is great, and that was the point, it's not what we're looking for. We're gonna press these all up 3. We're gonna set the bets on. Here we go. Let's get one of those inside numbers. Another 11. Okay, so let's go 3s again. We'll go high on the 11. Okay, here we go. 10, although it's a great number, it's not. We're trying to reduce our bets here, so let's see if we can get one of those. We're gonna go down low and see if it happens here. All right, so we hit a 4 here. Now, we've rolled 2 11s, a 10, and a 4, which are none of these inside numbers, but the money we've made on that is kind of equivalent to us just having hit one of those numbers. So we're gonna reduce it. We're right at our 800. In fact, let's just go 20s, which would be closer to half. So we're technically up, $20-ish. If I hit one more of these larger numbers, I'm then going to bet the hardways, and then we're gonna press from there. And when we did this strategy yesterday, one time we rolled 44 numbers on it. So long rolls can happen with this money out here, and if it does, it'll add up. All right, there's an 8. So we're gonna bet 10, and then we'll go $2 on the hardways. And 7 out. All right, but at least we didn't lose. Okay, so let's go 3s, hop the 7s. Okay, there's a 5. We need to get a little longer roll once we've reduced. All right, so we're 330 down the middle, but we have $10 on those outside numbers, so we got 400 on the board. Wow, they're just not gonna let me have it today, are they? All right, let's go like that, hop the 7s. We're gonna try it again. We're kind of on life support here. All right, we need to get an inside number. Let's see if we can fight through it. All right, we got a 6. We're afloat for now. This was not the start we were looking for, but we've came back from tougher situations before. Okay, we just got to get on a little run here. There's a hard 4. We'll press up the 4 and the 10. Again, looking for 5, 6, 8, or 9. 11. Threes on the outsides. Wow, they are just hammering us. All right. You know, in fact, I'm just going to take that off because we're only at 334 here, which is not ideal. So we're going to go like this. Okay. And that's about all I can do. Just put 334 out on the board and just see if we can, you know, get a little pocket here. Come on. There's a 6. I'm going to bank it, but I'm going to be a little stubborn here, and I'm going to see if I can get another one. All right, we got another one. Now I'm going to reduce. So we're up money for sure on this particular roll. All right, not much. We need to get 2 more of those. 12, we'll take that. Okay, press up these outside numbers. There's a 6. So we're going to go 20s. We're setting the bets on. All right, so we were at 330. We're at 460. We've made 130. Okay, if I hit another number, I'm going to place the hardways, but we need like a 10, 15 piece. We need to roll some numbers here. Okay, let's go 10, $2. There's a 9. We're going to make that 50. There's a 4. We're going to press those up to 25. We'll go up $1 each there. We also needed to go up on the 8. All right. Well, we made a little bit of money. Let's go like that. Off the hardways. Let's go down low here and see what we got. Roll to 7. That's fine on this one. We actually make money on the come out roll, so we'll take it. All right, that one's a hard 8. All right, so let's get back to our 330 inside. We got to get by the first number here. Come on. That's great. Okay, we're going to make some progress. This is going to be a comeback story. All right. All right. We need to get this next one though. Can't be a comeback until we've hit 2 inside numbers. Okay, we're gonna set the bets on. So now we're at 453. We're up a smidge. Part of it is I didn't reduce these outside numbers, you know, from 10s to 5s. That would have gave us a little more profit there. But I'm just gonna leave them for now. We're gonna see if we can pop some numbers, and I may take some profit along the way. Got to roll for a little bit, so let's go 10 and 1. It's a 6. Let's go 10 and 1. Setting the bets on. 489. Hard 8. That's great. Let's go 50 and press that up 3. All right, that's a great 2. Let's go like that. Let's get those $10 ones up. So we were at around, what, 450, 460. So we're up $80, $90 in this roll. We got 220 something in play. And let's see if we can keep this thing going a little bit here. How about down here? Boom, there's a 5. That's great. We're going to make that 50. Hey, look at that. That's great. So we're going to go 50. And then we're going to go 5s on these other numbers here. Why don't we just make everything green like that? So we're at 569. All right, we got to muscle through this here. Come on, right now. How about a back-to-back? God dang it. All right, 569. Made some progress. Trying to work our way back. There's a 4. Just got to get through these first 2 numbers. They're the most important. Most important. Here we go. Well, that helps. Okay, but we need an inside number. 11s. Come on. We need one of those. We need one of those. Boom. Okay, there we go. That's helpful. All right, so we got to get one more of these numbers. Or some extremes. You know, on that note, I think I'm just going to drop it. What was I at? 560 something? So we're at 590 something. So we're up, setting the bets on. I got 20s across the board here. So if any number I hit, I'm going to bet that right now. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, there goes a 9. We'll take that. So we're going to make that $40 and $2 each there. All right. All right. The good news is we got through those first couple numbers. We made a little bit of profit, not much, but we're surviving. We're surviving for now. Okay, we got to fight through this here. Come on now. We're going to go down low again. God dang it. That's a couple of those bad numbers on the first roll. So we only have 192 left. Boy, we needed to get through that. I think we're just going to do something like this for now. All right, let's see if we can roll 4 numbers and double it up to get us to where we can do one of our drawdowns, you know, have enough money. We need to get, you know, we need to get close to 400. So, all right, let's see if we can do 4 numbers. We're going to spread it across these inside numbers is what we're focusing on here. 5. Let's turn the sound down. Let's go 5s. Press up 1s on the outside. Okay. There's a 9. Let's go 5s. Let's go 2s. 269. There's a great 12. We'll go like that. Then we'll go 5s and 2s. Okay, 330. There's a 6. So we're kind of there, but we're going to go one more number. That's 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, 382. 9. All right. So we got back to it. Let's just do this for a minute. We got 408. We're going to go $5 across the board. See if this roll keeps going. All right. Let's double press. I'll do, you know, whatever number hits, I'm going to bet the sister number as well. All right, let's go 5 and 5. Still hitting those. 10 and 10. We needed this. We needed this earlier. Just getting it now. So let's go 5 and 5. All right. All right. Let's go 10, 3, 3, 1, 1. All right. So we got 400. I'm not going to do the lucky roller. Let's see if we can get back on track here. We're going to set the bets on. And we got $10 banked. We might as well play it here, huh? Okay, here we go. 10. Okay. We need a 5, 6, 8, or 9. That's a 3. It's good. Okay, let's press these numbers up some more. Okay, come on. We need to hit one here. 9, there we go. All right, we're still afloat. Never say die. Okay, we got 310 protected. We need to hit one more of those inside numbers. That 4 actually is pretty good. We're just gonna roll with that. Okay, we're gonna hit one more number here, and then we're going to bet the hardways. All right, there's a 6. So we'll bet 10 there and $2 on the hardways. All right, so we're at 423. There's a hard 10, that's great. So let's make that 50 and 5, setting the bets on. There's a hard 8. We're gonna make that 50 and 5. Okay. Another hard 8. We're gonna bank some of that. We're gonna make that 75 and 3. And then we're gonna go off on one roll here. There's a 9. Okay. All right, here we go. 11. We're gonna bank some of that as well. 563. Let's go down low here. Boom, there's a good 3. So let's go 10s on those extremes. Okay, 587. There's an awesome 2. Okay, so I think it's time to reset a little bit of this here. Let's make these quarters. Okay. Okay, let's go like that. We're gonna leave the 250s. We were down to 190 something. I mean, literally we have, you know, between what's on the board and there, we're at over 1100, but gotta have some bullets out here. And imagine if we had those, we need a 5 and a 12. But we haven't rolled a whole lot of numbers. We could do way better than this. So let's get that red number off the board here, okay? And I'm gonna smash the button here to get this going. Come on. Let's bounce it up, shake it up. Ah, damn it. That sucks. All right. Made some good progress though. Got to be happy with that. All right. We're not done yet. All right. We're going to get this thing back up. We're going to work to it. We just got to avoid the bad numbers. These first 2. Okay. Okay. Right now, 5, 6, 8, or 9. Let's go down low. All right, that's an 11. Okay, we'll go like that. Still focusing on those. We're gonna go down here again. All right, 4s, you know, not what we're looking for. We need to reduce our risk here, come on. And 5. Okay, that's what we wanted. Okay, we're gonna drop these down. Okay, we need to hit one more. 6, that's great. Let's go 20s. Okay, I'm trying to remember where we were. We were at like, seemed like we're around 790. Now I know we got a lot out here. We didn't really reduce. Let's see if I can take some profit on a few numbers here, all right? Come on, we're good now. Nope, we're not good. All right, that happens sometimes. At least we reduce. All right, we win some money on that. Okay, let's set those on. There's a 3. Okay, we've worked our way back up here. Come on, let's not let go of our progress here. Come on. 4. Okay. Let's go down low. See what we got. 2. It's great. Uh-oh, it doubled everything. What happened here? Sorry. So I was supposed to go like that. Okay, still trying to get those inside numbers here. 8. That's great. Let's clear it. We're going to reduce those to 5s. So we're almost at our 790. I mean, 790 something, whatever we were at. Whew. Well, skin of our teeth. We just got even there. All right, 11. Come on, we need a little run here. How about a 20 piece? 20 would be great. There's an 8. So let's drop those down 5 each. Okay, trying to get to 790. It's tough right now. Very tough. All right. We are fighting. Come on, give me a pocket here. It's so frustrating that you work so hard and then they just kind of smack you, you know? All right, so we got 291. I think I'm gonna try and double it up again. I know it's a little risky, but we're gonna go for it. Let's see if we can get this 291 to about 600 here. Asking for 4 rolls, which seems like a lot the way things are going here. Setting the bets live. We're down low. And can you believe that? I mean, they giveth and they taketh. So I think I'm waving the white flag here. We're down 1,200 on this video. We're just gonna call it good and hopes that we can get some back the next time. Thanks for watching, guys.